Pad. All the time, yeah. Pad. All the time, yeah. Pad. All the time, yeah. Pad.
Yo, what's up? Tad All the Time podcast here. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing pretty good. I've been trying to eat better lately, which is, I think, good. I tried the this brand called Freshly. I tried that recently, and let me tell you, it was terrible. I'm not saying don't get it. This is not an anti-Freshly commercial, but I will say that it wasn't that good. It comes to you every week, and it comes in a cardboard box with ice around it. All the boxes are soggy because of the ice. And I don't know about you, but is that what you want to eat for dinner? On the box, it says chef-inspired meals. Who is this chef inspired by? Like an expired lean cuisine or something? Your inspirations are questionable, very questionable. Who are these chefs? I would like to meet them. It's probably this guy named Gary. He's not even a chef. He just got hired the day before. So yeah, it kind of put me in a bad mood. I thought it would be good. I thought the food would be good, but not really. On the box, it says, chef says to plate the meal. So it's like, wow, this chicken parmesan kind of tastes weird, but man, that plate you put it on, that's fantastic. Look at that gold band. What a great plate. It really tied together this microwavable slop. Thanks, Freshly, for advising me to put it on a plate, because that was probably the best part of this meal, was the plate, not the meal. Thanks, Freshly. I don't know if it's possible to get good food through the internet. I'm sure there is, and let me know. Let me know if you're doing it and you're getting good food. I think I'm just going to do Stouffer's from now on. Fuck it. I'll just go to the store, go to the frozen food section, and get Stouffer's, the lasagna and the macaroni and cheese. Fuck health. But I got a great show for you guys today. Today's just going to be me ranting about basically all these commercials I've seen recently. The cell phone provider Visible, they have some funny commercials out there. I'm also going to rant about like a Modelo commercial and just some other things. But before I do that, I got to get the sponsor out of the way. It's a very serious one. The recent uptick in fights at airports and on airplanes. So today's episode is sponsored by
unruly passenger behavior.
Are you ready to travel and get out of the house?
Oh, yeah.
Then head on down to the airport and beat the shit out of somebody.
A brawl breaks out outside of a Spirit Airlines gate.
Not a fan of the person sitting next to you on your Spirit airline flight? No problem. Simply assault them until you feel better.
We had a passenger spit into the mouth of a child.
Unruly passenger behavior.
In the red corner, we have an angry passenger who weighs 300 pounds. And in the blue corner, weighing 95 pounds, we have the flight attendant. Touch gloves and let's have a good, clean flight.
The flight attendant, punched in the face, had 2 teeth knocked out.
Unruly passenger behavior.
My professional airplane boxing record is 3-1. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna pay to check my bag today. This Canada Dry that you gave me is only 8 ounces, and I want the 12-ounce can, please.
The physical and verbal abuse that flight attendants have been taking has been way off the charts.
I'm not putting my phone in airplane mode. Fuck you.
Unruly passenger behavior.
I haven't been outside my house in over a year. I'm a little punchy.
Punch the flight attendant in the face.
Come fight with me, let's fight away.
We the people, not you the elitists.
Unruly passenger behavior.
Yeah, and that was today's sponsor. America's favorite way to let it all go while traveling.
Unruly passenger behavior.
I'm going to get the rant started. Yeah, so I saw a Modelo beer commercial recently, and it was about DJ Citizen Jane. You might have heard of her. She's a DJ, and you might like her. I think she's great. She got some great tracks. I think it's funny because she used to be a detective. Like, she used to be a cop. And then she's like, you know what? I want to be a DJ now.
DJ Citizen Jane quit on her passion for music. She never would have left her career as a detective to pursue it. If she let starting at the bottom scare her, she never would have hustled to play bigger and bigger shows. And if she was content with being one of the best Latino artists in Miami, she wouldn't be electrifying the crowd in sold-out shows around the world.
Is she still a cop? Like, seriously. It's funny. She was a detective, and then she's like, you know what? I don't want to do that anymore. Now I'm going to enter one of the biggest drug cultures of all time. Let's do that. I would not want to go to a rave and have her be DJing there. I'd be like, I don't know. Is she going to, like, frisk us? Yeah, I wouldn't even want to talk to Citizen Jane because I feel like she would turn me into, like, an informant. everybody there is high on something in some way. And she's an ex-cop. Is this like the plot to a movie? It kind of seems like, is this Point Break 2? Is she going to ask a lot of questions? Like, hey, what's up, guys? I'm just a cool DJ. Yo, so where'd you get your ecstasy at? Yeah, and where'd that person get that? Okay, and how'd they get that? Okay, no problem. Cool. I'm just a DJ, just hanging out with you guys. I'm cool, yeah. This next song is called You're All Under Arrest for Breaking the Law. Put your fucking hands up. I think it'd be hard to leave behind that mentality of being like a cop. Can you really DJ the cop out of somebody? Like, I think it's still there. I think she's keeping mental note of who drug dealers are, or who's on drugs. I really do. But God bless DJ Citizen Jane. I hope she is the most famous DJ ever. She's probably working for the CIA. Who knows? All right. We're getting a little crazy now. But God bless her. Next thing I'm going to rant about. This one's great. It's a Visible Cell Service. You might have heard of them. It's a very cheap cell phone service. And if you get somebody to join every month, it's only $5. So just say you joined in January and you got somebody to join. That's $5. And in February, you get another friend to join, only $5. They have Kevin Bacon doing a commercial for Visible, and I think that's great.
Kevin Bacon here. You know me from 6 Degrees of, well, me. But it's time to expand to the power of 12. 12 degrees of Kevin Bacon. Yep. See, Visible is wireless with no surprise fees, legit unlimited data, powered by Verizon for as little as $25 a month. But when you bring a friend every month, you get every month for $5. So I'm bringing everyone within 12 degrees of me. 12 months of $5 wireless. So bring your friends, friends of friends, and get Visible for $5 a month. Visible, as little as $25 a month, or $5 a month when you bring a friend.
They got Kevin Bacon, a Hollywood star. I just think, does Kevin Bacon do Visible? Is he like calling up his actor friends, people from Tremors? And he's like, hey, what's up, dude? Long time no talk. Haven't talked to you in a while because I'm still famous and you're still doing Tremors movies. But hey, bro, have you heard of Visible? Yeah, I'm doing a commercial for them. And actually, I would like you to join. He's not doing that. He doesn't need $5 a month cell service. So why are they having a rich celebrity tell me about some poor people shit? No offense. I'm poor, so nothing wrong with that, but like, why is Kevin Bacon trying to sell me that? Have somebody that looks poor do it, please. Somebody that would actually try to swindle their friends into $5 a month cell service, like trying to convert everybody. Hey, man, have you heard about the good book of the Visible Cell Service? It changed my life. What about people that don't even talk to their family? And hey, Grandma, haven't talked to you in a while. How was the heart surgery? Okay, great. Who's your cell phone provider? Oh, well, there's this new age thing called Visible, and I think you should join. You only have 6 months to live? How about this, Grandma? You just join now, and you die with a good deal. Oh, Grandma? Yeah, I mean, I think it's just going to bring out the worst in people, to be honest. I hope nobody hits me up about Visible. Hey, if you're thinking about it, do not. I will not be joining. But yeah, switching ideas here. I've had a new take on when people donate to causes. You see a lot on the internet. You see GoFundMes and things like that. So there was one day that I was kind of like Jim Carrey in the movie Yes Man, if you've seen that. That's where he just says yes to everything. I was kind of like that, but with donating. I did that one day. I felt like it. It was a fun experiment for a little while. I went to Panda Express, and they're like, would you like to donate your change? And I'm like, yes, I would like to donate. Here you go. Here's 75 cents. I hope it helps. And then I saw a homeless guy, and I gave him a little bit of money. And then I just kept on saying yes. I went home, and I saw a commercial, and it said, would you like to donate to save these dogs or whatever? It was trying to save. I was trying to save some type of animal. And I put in my credit card information, and we got it taken care of. And then I forgot about a bill I had to pay, and I found out I didn't have enough money to pay it. And I'm like, oh, okay. I've donated so much that I need donations now. That's crazy how that just switched around. That's weird to me. I'm going to create a GoFundMe because I donated to too many GoFundMes. Not good. Not good at all. I've noticed some things too while donating, which is pretty weird. If people donate over a certain amount, then they will not remain anonymous. Because on a lot of these donation sites, there's an option to remain anonymous. You don't have to put your name. If you donate over like $200, $300, you're putting your name. There's no anonymous people that donate that much. Yeah, I saw somebody that donated $600, and they put their whole name. No anonymous there, not at all. They put their whole name, and they capitalized it, and they put their middle name. I'm surprised they didn't put their like home address. Like, hey, this is where you can send a thank you card right here. Hi, here's my whole name. Yes, my birth name. I guess they're getting every bang for their buck on this donating thing here. I guess like they don't want to waste that good donation just being anonymous. Like they need a little bit of a pat on the back, you know? If you're going to donate like $1,000, yeah, you need at least like a high five. So yeah, put your fucking name. I get it. Nobody that donates over $500, not going to put their name. And I admire, unless they have a lot of money, then they will. But if you're just a normal Joe, you're definitely capitalizing every letter. But anyway, that's enough about the culture of donating. It's great. Switching gears. I heard about this law. It doesn't matter where it is, but it's a proposed law to allow guns on public transportation. I think that is great. I'm just thinking of some funny scenarios. Like somebody gets on the bus and the bus driver's like, okay, bus fare is 75 cents, please. And the rider is like, yeah, is it? And then he lifts up his shirt and there's a fucking gun there. I think it's free today, actually. Just drive the bus, buddy. Worry about that, okay? I'm just going to go in the back. I won't make a peep. Anyway, thanks for voting yes on that law. It really saved my bus fare. You feel safe and scared at the same time. I think that's pretty cool. Like, oh, well, at least everybody here's packing heat. But also, oh, everybody here's packing heat. I hope I don't make that guy mad. Oh, I didn't mean to step on your shoes. I'm sorry. That wasn't an act of violence. Please, let's just be friends. Nice gun that's on your hip, by the way. Is that a revolver? Nice. But yeah, switching gears away from armed buses. The marijuana debate continues. The saga continues. Recently, there was this chemical known as Delta 8 THC. It's kind of like Delta 9 THC, which gets you high in marijuana. What?
The differences too with Delta 9 and Delta 8 THC. So Delta 9 is going to give you that big psychoactive effect and get you high, where Delta 8 THC is going to help more with anxiety. So
in 2018, they had made hemp legal. They made CBD legal. And then with that, they found like a loophole where you can get something called Delta 8 THC. And
so Delta 9 THC, it binds to your receptors. So CB1 receptor and CB2 receptors, where Delta 8 THC only mainly binds to your CB1 receptors. So CB1 receptors are mainly in your central nervous system, where CB2 receptors are in your immune system, your organs, throughout your body.
People are calling it marijuana light. I don't really want to call it that because I think it sounds stupid, but for context, marijuana light. Recently, there's been a crackdown, though. In some places, they're trying to make it illegal, and they're saying because people have eaten edibles of this and it's gotten them too high, or children have gotten into it and then they've gotten high and they've had to go to the hospital. And the thing is, some politicians are saying, we have to outlaw this. This needs to be illegal because people have gotten sick from it. Yeah, that happens with a lot of stuff. I've thrown up on my own shoes before on accident from alcohol. That's not illegal. Just because people have gotten sick, I think that's a dosage issue. And there are some products that I will say are marketed towards kids, or they seem like it. They're like cookies. I recently saw some that were like Oreos. They're called Stonios, which is pretty funny. But I can understand how that could be dangerous. A kid could think they're just weird Oreos and eat them and then get really sick. I understand that. But politicians are saying we should make it illegal because of that. And it's like, they're marketing towards kids. Look, this is towards your children. They want them to take this. And it's like, so you agree that they market Oreos towards kids. If you think Delta 8 is marketing towards kids by having a fake Oreo package, then what do you think Oreo's actually doing? Marketing towards kids. I don't think it's good either way, but it's just funny by trying to make Delta 8 illegal. It's like, maybe we should make marketing towards kids in other ways illegal too. Maybe like in all the junk food you give people. So that's the world we're living in. Marijuana is legal in a lot of states now, but there's some states trying to ban its cousin, Delta 8 THC, which marijuana light. I don't know. You always go from 0 to 100, these politicians. And I like saying politicians. For those of you listening that don't live in the United States, I don't know if Delta 8's in other countries. I'm sure it is, or it's probably illegal. Not sure, but so I don't know. You might not have tried it, but if you have, it should just be regulated in a way that is not ridiculous. Like, just use common sense with it, really, like anything else. But yeah, That's my rant on the Delta 8 crisis in the United States. We have to ban it, man. Yeah, and I think that's the show. Yeah, I think I've ranted enough. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Stay tuned for some new episodes coming up. I have a lot in the works. And until next time. Yeah.
All the time, yeah.
Tad.
All the time, yeah.
Tad. In the red corner, we have an angry passenger.